Hi, everyone. Welcome to Terry TV. How are you? I'm Terry Hardin, pop icon and Walt Disney's legendary Imagineer. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. It's going to be a bit of an unusual broadcast today, but that's because it's always an unusual broadcast. I mean, really? Isn't that so, everyone? Okay, so this is a test. January is usually my time of testing and looking at what can work. And one of the things that we've noticed when we broadcast to you through this platform, it's blurry. And we're trying to figure out why that's blurry. We're trying to figure out if the platform I'm using, StreamYard, is uh, taking the video that we're doing at high quality and bringing it down. And that could be a few reasons. Could be because I have not clicked the right buttons in the StreamYard thing, or it could be that I've not invested high enough to have certain video privileges. As you know, when you do platforms like this, you sign up for the privileges, basically. You pay so much for certain privileges. So we noticed it was blurry, it was fuzzy, so we are trying to work out different things. And so on my Patreon page today, yes, my Patreon page, where I do a lot of live stuff, um, I asked them today to take a look at a video that I did today talking to them, and that video was done in another location. Now, most of the time, I'm going to be doing my videos in my studio, but today my husband's asleep and I didn't want to wake him because being retired means you get to do what you want. So I didn't want to wake him up. But this weekend we're going to be working on it. So I did different lighting here. This is actually a place in my house, and the lighting is different here. I've actually worked with the lighting here, and you'll notice there's a little bit of reflection in my glasses, but what are you going to do? The video I did today for the people on my Patreon page for my tribe was in a different location so that they could tell me what they see. Is it blurry? Is it not? That one seemed to be a little bit too washed out. This one seems to have more modeling and color. I played with that. But the bottom line is I'm using a webcam and I'm using my microphone off my computer in both cases. So the consistency is same camera, same mic, just different locations so that we can see if we can nail down why things. I think the sound has always been good, and please post in the comments if you think the sound can improve, but please understand we're going to go to my studio and this is where the major tests are going to happen, and we're going to do that this weekend because we've got to find what this problem is and fix it. So we're going to do that together, but we're going to do it at a more decent hour. I get up a lot at 5 a.m. and it's challenging, for people who aren't early risers, which is me, to be up and be awake. So help me out here. If you see that it's blurry, give a shout out. If you have any ideas, give a shout out. I'm open to it. Post in the comments and let me know because we want to do some quality videos, and we have some great equipment in my studio. And I've upgraded quite a bit to be a little bit more because I want you to have good visual and good sound. And this is what he wants for you too. So it's a little funny because we will shoot these videos, upload them here, and then when they get to you, they're fuzzy. And when my husband does them direct, they're not fuzzy. Or, he's taught me how to do them and they're crystal clear, but they're not getting crystal clear to you. If you look at some of my past broadcasts this week or last week, you'll see that they're just blah. So we're trying to unblah them. Okay, but welcome. Before we get started, I should say to you, let's take a look and show you where you can go to become a patron. I haven't done this in a while, and I should, because your voice needs to be heard. This is a great community of people who sit with me, Walt Disney's Imagineer. I've done things like Ghostbusters. Feel free to Google my name, Terry Hardin, and I have 2 Wikipedia pages. I've done a lot. But it's not really about me. I know I said it's my tribe, but you come in, you bring in your uh, passions and excitements, your set of tools, but for example, and we all get to chat about the various different things. So we have Lego people, rocket scientists, yes, rocket scientists, joining us, and we also have cast members from Disney, ambassadors from Disney, not Disney centric. I remember that a while back, one of the people in the tribe said, "You always talk about Disney." That's because on the Zoom call, if you don't speak up, I can't read your mind. So many are now starting to share some of the things that they're passionate about that are not Disney, like going to plays, going to non-Disney plays, going and seeing theater, improv if they're acting, voices if they're voice people. One of the people is an artist and he's designing some t-shirts. He shared that with me because we do a lot of collaboration, a lot of communication about, what do you think of this? Here's my drawing. What do you think? Can I improve it in any way? I have an idea. I have a passion. I'd like to draw something around, for example, the fires, and people share, well, how about this image? How about that image? How about this? And then the donations go to the fire effort here in California, where I'm from. My point is that for $5 a month, you get this. Every week I do a Zoom call. That's where I'm live, is on my Patreon page. And for $5, it's pretty doggone good. I always over deliver. And I'm always asking you, because you guys are like my source to find out, what would people like to hear? What would you like to hear? What would you like to have in a Zoom call? Over Christmas, we did story time where everyone brings their own either Christmas story or a story that they had when they was a kid, or a poem or something that means something to them, and we share it while having, cocoa or coffee at night. Yeah? Yeah. So that, I want to point that out. We're testing this today to see if what I'm looking at is crisper and clearer. It looks crisp and clear to me here. I did a couple of little tweaks because now, having me do things that have to do with technology is not a good idea, which is why my husband is so, so great. But today, you notice the title is Best Empanadas. In my area, there is a place called World Empanadas. I'm going to show you the box here. Just hold it up. And here it is, World Empanadas. This is a little box because I got some really good ones in here. And this one here, see, so you get the empanada, right? And then in the corner, getting it on my computer, in the corner are little letters you may or may not be able to see, but I'm just going to tell you what they are. They're B and G. And once I get into my studio, B and G, I can cut to a camera to show you. But they are so delicious. So there they are. WE, World Empanadas. Little barcode. I don't know if it's going to help you if you try to catch it here, but just look there. Okay. And you can call them for catering. You can email w.e.at.sales@worldempanada. You can call in to order. Here's all the ones they have. I don't expect you to read this, but here's all the ones they have. They are so good. They are so good. And they're in this lovely to-go package. An empanada is so nice because it's like a little to-go package. You see, they say get the app. So there's ways to do it. World Empanadas. They are a great group of people, a small business, and they are just lovely people. Lovely, lovely people. Friendly, kind, and they don't just have empanadas. I happen to be empanada centric because I'm always moving around. Those of you who know me know I can't sit still for more than 2 minutes. I'm always buzzing around. Right now it's tax season, so trying to cook or create in that way is not so easy for me because I am doing right now I'm doing my sales tax and my taxes. I'm working on those two things. And as an artist, it doesn't come easy to me. I have a bookkeeper because I'm smart. Delegate whenever you can. But it's still some things that I need to do. So around December 30th, rather than getting excited about New Year's Eve, I tend to start to hyperventilate because I know January is coming and I'm going to have to do this numbers thing, which is not my favorite. And I'm a little girl and I'd rather be painting and rather be sculpting and rather be doing stuff like that. Or eating these World Empanadas. Mmm. 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 They have pasta chips. They have pasta cups, not pasta chips, pasta cups. They have burritos. They have all kinds of yummy things. And this here is a list of all the empanadas that they carry and the codes. This one that I'm eating is biscuits and gravy. Oh, it's so, so, so good. So you can call ahead or you can go see them. They're in the Burbank area. They really are delicious food. And I thought I would share that with you today because if you are a person who's on the go and you want to zip from point A to point B and get moving, then hello, Rocket. This is my dog. Isn't she cute? See, I'm sharing fun things with you today. Isn't she adorable? Is she coming in clear? Okay, she says, "Hey, let me go. I got to go potty." Um So, getting back to the testing that I'm doing, I've put some textures here. Like here is a texture to see if that's coming in clear. Here's a little color over here to see if that's coming in clear. And then this background I know is bland. Believe me, when we get in my studio, it's going to be different. But today I realized that what I really originally wanted to do, that's our front door bell. My husband loves trains, hence the woo-woo sound. But like I said, it's just to see how things are looking. You notice I have a little bit of light here because I'm trying to find out from you how crisp is crisp. Light here on these glasses. You notice I have reflections here, stuff like that. Just help me out to give you a better image. And then if you're interested in content, I paint, I draw, I sculpt. And speaking of sculpting, and I have this patreon.com, $5 a month. Let's get that off so that, but go over there. You can go to my website or you can go to that, which was posted. You can go to my website, which is www.TerriHarden. You can go here and click on, click around and look at stuff. One of the things you can do is click on online store. And if you're interested in getting this little guy, you can get him. This is my latest sculpture. And basically, this is really not going to be a pitch for you to buy it. But if you look at it and you want to buy it, I do have some available. Okay. Let's just say that. But the reason I'm talking about it today is because he is finally, wait for it, guys, going out this weekend. I will pack him up because I've finally got the components. And I know many of you who ordered these, I promised them for Christmas. And I reached out and said, if you needed it for Christmas, let me know. I'll do something. But it turned out that things that were supposed to arrive in plenty of time for me to box them up just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And back up, kiddo. And yeah, she's going for the empanadas. I mean, see, everyone loves them. So this little guy, this is the Marshmallow Man, one of the characters I performed in the original Ghostbusters. I articulated the face with a team of puppeteers. Everything happens in teams with puppeteers, and I've been a puppeteer for over 40 years. And then on the bottom, their little bum is numbered. See that? So this is number 11 of 50. So I have about half left. I only produced 50 of any one of my edition size, and I only have about half left, I would say. And one of the things that I was waiting on is the certificate of authenticity, which finally came. So I've got that, and this is what the front of the box looks like, but I assemble them by hand. So I assemble them by hand, I bag them up by hand, and then I will be signing underneath this number right here. I'll be signing right here or above, kind of depends. He has a little cutout joint. You see how this is kind of flat right here? That's because it makes him able to sit on an edge very easily in case you want to sit him on the edge of something on your shelf. This was one of the things that mini collectors said would be kind of fun for them to do. So if you're just seeing him today and you're like, wow, I want to see how much he is, understand they're hand sculpted, hand painted, and done by me. The hand painting is done by one of my team because he's really good. I sculpt it, and then they're hand painted. Each and every one is hand painted. So it's almost like a one of a kind, except for that they are an edition of 50. And if you go now, you can save a little bit of money because I'm about to up the price. I had a pre-sale price going on, And but I don't think I've had time to shift and raise it to a sale price, which is going to go up a few bucks, just under $300 each. So, guys, if it's something you're interested in, no pressure, nothing like that. But they're finally coming for those of you who ordered them and are going, where the heck is it? And thank you for being so patient because, oh my gosh, I was starting, to sweat bullets. And then I'm doing taxes and concerned about that. And then other things are coming in. So this weekend, my weekend is about a bit of work. We're going to check the camera, check the testing, try to get some content that would be exciting for you guys. And what is it? I don't know. What do you want to see? What do you want to hear? I've done a million things. I'm 67 and I've been working since I was 8 years old. I've been an earning artist since 8. So if you want to hear a question, you want to hear a statement, you want to hear whatever, please post in the comments. I'll be happy to talk with you about it. Okay. If you want to see me live, again, if live is something that might be something you'd love to do where you talk to me live, and doesn't mean that I won't be coming on here occasionally live, but I'm getting into my semi-retirement stage. And so I want to have some more time to work on my work. But I will be posting things that you can look at, windows you can peek in, things that you can check out. But if you want to talk to me live, this is where you do it. And it's just $5 a month. There's higher tiers, there's higher portals, of course, but you get that at this. Okay. So love to have you. Check it out. Look at the different portals and see what interests you, and understand that as I fill those portals, which they're not super full, but as I fill those portals, and if you want to go up a level, you can, and I will alert you to that there inside the Patreon page. Okay. All right. So happy Friday. Enjoy yourself. I highly recommend going and getting these. They're so. Mm, mm, they're so good. They're so good. Now, before I leave you, this other one. How dare you talk with your mouth full? It's so annoying. So how about you swallow? I won't take another bite, I promise. This one here is a mixed berry, meaning that it's berries put together, and this is like your pie dessert flavorful empanada. So they have those two. I think they also have one called dulce de leche or something like that too. But actually, so you can get some dessert ones, you can get savory, you can get sweet. And then if this isn't your thing, which is mine because I love the way I can just move everywhere with it, um, that's a good thing. So I thought I'd talk about that today. Because you may wonder that if you see when I do these, I'm doing them shortly before I actually broadcast them. So it doesn't really give them some running room. And that's just because I'm challenged right now at thinking about what I want to talk about. So today I thought I'd share with you a superfood that you can buy, you can have. You can also get them unbaked. So you can bake them when you want them. You can freeze them, thaw them, and bake them when you want them. I mean, you cannot lose with this company, World Empanadas. And here's their WE again. There it is, World Empanadas, just for you. Go there, enjoy it. Delicious, fun, great people, great fun. And I'll see you next time, all right? Okay, do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And there's plenty to do if you're in California or you're anywhere outside of California and you saw that so many people lost their homes. It's been rough, it's been terrible. And so, one way to help is to donate to the Red Cross. There's a lot of GoFundMe, but if you were to just type in search word California fires, they will just keep going because so many people need help. So what was advised by my local news station is to put your money into the Red Cross because they will disperse it properly along everyone who needs it. So that way it's a reputable company. Not that GoFundMe is not reputable, but a reputable company that will disperse it where it's needed. Yes? So there's a little tip for you. You don't have to, but this is one way. If you're feeling kind of down and feeling kind of melancholy, donating your time or some of your items or something that tends to make you feel good inside because you're doing something for someone else. And hopefully it will radiate onto you and you won't feel so dark. That's one of the ways to do it, right, Rocket? Or a nice puppy is another good one. She's saying hello and going and eating her meal right now. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful time. Have a good day. Remember, you are blessed. You are a good human being is the best thing you can be. And if today really, really sucks, just draw a line in the sand and say tomorrow will be better and do your best to make tomorrow better. Does it sound overly simple? Yes, it does. So it's not an end all solution. I'm no expert in this kind of a thing, but I do know for me, if I do something for someone else, it helps me to feel better about myself and helps me realize that all of those problems that I have aren't as difficult as I think they are, because sometimes we can get into our head, right? Okay, so do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Okay, take care and bye for now.